y'all. I'm Tay.
I'm Quaya.
And we back with another review of Bad Boys Club. This was episode 3. Yeah, episode 3. And y'all, we about to get into this review, see what's going on. But before we get into this review, make sure you guys what?
Like, comment, share, and subscribe
Period.
to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you can see all the videos that we post.
Period.
And let's get into it.
But wait, make sure you watch this with your friends, family, whoever, because y'all might agree with everything we about to say. But let's know in the comments what you guys think about what we're going to say too. Period. Come
on. Okay. So, if you've been watching the episode?
We started in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the beginning of the episode is when William... What's that first one?
Okay, I remember the beginning when Milan...
Okay. So, Curtis, Mulan, and Curtis... Yeah, is it Curtis, Mulan? Curtis, Mulan, and Mulan resolved the issue of what happened last night between Kirion, Curtis, and Mulan. Which, if you've seen, which was an altercation about his sexuality. So, basically... Mulan talks to Curtis and Mulan to address, of what happened last night. So basically try to get that resolved. Why did you come out of pocket of asking him what his sexuality was? And he just felt like it was wrong, but you shouldn't have to question him about the whole situation. And for Curtis jumping into the altercation when he shouldn't have. And that Mulan also apologized to Curtis, but he felt that he shouldn't have apologized to Curtis because of what happened. But he also apologized because she should have never jumped into it and neither should have Curtis. So they have resolved the issue and the apologize was said. And Mulan just hoped that they resolve the same situation with Kirion.
Well, I feel like Mulan, you just I just don't like you. I'm sorry, I don't like you at all because, like Milan said, growing up, being gay, trans, whatever, in the LGBTQ community with men and trans, I'm gonna say trans women too. I'm gonna be very respectful with everyone. It's hard. It was hard. You gotta worry about when people say, "Oh, are you gay? You this and that." I'm gonna beat your ass just cause you such and such. You know what I'm saying? All straight men not like that. And that's what you giving off. Like, what you just kept asking, "What are you? What are you? What are you?" If he said he don't want to answer, he don't want to answer.
Right.
Don't pressure somebody to answer the question I want. If he say he like trans women. Only trans women. What can you do? You can't do nothing about it. If he say he like men that's feminine. What does that got to do with you? I'm just so confused. Like, you're not making no sense. Like, I just, in Milan, you have some valid points, and then Mulan, I mean, I can understand why you asked a little bit because you was like, everybody else was saying what it was, whatever, and you was just like, okay, well, what are you, Kirion? Oh, you don't want to answer the question? I want to answer the question.
Right again.
But next.
I was trying to find his name. Hold on, because I was trying to find his name.
Who you talking about? I know everybody name.
The black dude that was fighting William.
William.
Hold on. I might know his name. Okay, Daryl. Okay, so the next situation.
Where the money reside?
The next situation happened with Gutter, and Daryl and Mulan. No, it wasn't Mulan. It was Daryl, Gutter, and Kirion. They asked him, was Kirion alright about the situation that had also happened last night, basically saying that Mulan has also stepped out of line that was just not cool, and they just feel like that he was disrespecting the community, even though he said he wasn't. It was just out of pocket. So they basically just was just like, are you cool? Are you straight? Or whatever. What do you think about the situation? And I just feel like we were saying about what Mulan said, like you were stepping on the line, and that was just too much.
I feel like you should just go ahead to the next note because that was really nothing. That was just them talking.
Okay, so what happened next was Kirion goes into the kitchen, and there is Curtis and Mulan. So they basically tried to, Kerrion tried to address the problem. What is the problem? What is the issue? Why do you keep asking me what my sexuality is? So here comes Mulan. This is another problem. This is another problem. He comes out again. What do you like? I just don't understand.
Do you like men or do you like women?
Are you bisexual? You know, we don't have a problem. We just need to know because we just need to know who we're going to be rocking with.
And Kerrion just sitting there like, oh, y'all, both y'all asking.
Y'all looking suspicious. But why do you want to know if you're not against what I am?
And like Milan said, why you keep asking? She was like, you're not trying to sleep with Kerrion, so why you keep asking? If you don't want to answer, you don't want to answer. So that's up to you. If you want to be like, okay, since you don't want to answer, then we can just be cool or something like that. Just be like, well, as long as you don't come at me like sex or anything, then we good.
Right.
That's all you had to say, but you keep asking. Why?
Right. And Mulan, it was just so wrong. Even when you did it again, even though y'all didn't have an altercation this time. I just feel like you was definitely wrong again because you basically asked him, what if he wasn't ready to tell everyone about his sexuality? That's just like who said it? Was it Gutter? I don't remember who said it, but I know one of them said that's just like asking me. That's just like asking a black man. No, that's just like a white man asking you a question. You need to go over there because you're black. Mm-hmm. Or it's the same thing. Like if a black man was saying a white man trying to come over there, well, you need to go over there because you're white. It's segregation. Like you're doing too much. You didn't have to step out of line and ask him. Maybe he wasn't ready at the time, and I feel like you forced it this time, which was so wrong. I'm just saying, it doesn't matter. If you feel like you're not comfortable, if you feel like you was not comfortable, you should have left just like Anthony did. If you ask me, I feel like you should have left like Anthony did. If you had such a big issue of these gay men, trans, whoever, you know who's there now, but if you had a problem with them, you know that you address.
But like Natalie said in the second episode,
right?
Natalie said
this show is not about.
No, that's what whatever the creator Zeus said. Lumi, whatever how he says now. I'm sorry, but like Natalie said, she was like, when you signed up for the show, you know it's gonna be different. Everything, you know, it's gonna be different types of men in the house. You already knew this, so you already knew it's gonna be gay men or bi whoever in the house. And that's none of your business. Like, why does it matter? You're there to do you and let everybody do themselves. But yeah, we're going to go see what's next.
Yeah, and that's all I had to say about that. So, my thing is, I don't know if the beef is going to be squashed between them or whatever the case may be. I just hope that it is squashed. So, next, they get to the club. Natalie discussed, get them a little prep talk. Everybody having their own opinions about what the Bad Boys Club is. I mean, y'all there, you know what you want, you know what you're there for. So why should it matter? But what you're trying to say, Natalie put y'all on. She's trying to get y'all out there. So at the end of the day, even if you're not on the Bad Boys Club, make every other male out there feel like they can do the same boss moves as you do. So don't make it ever feel like you're just a bad boy because you're on the show. Make it feel like there's I don't know how you say it. Like look when you look up to somebody. What is the word for that? Y'all know what I mean.
Looking up to them.
It's a word when you're looking up to somebody.
An idol.
Yeah, a big model, a leader. Be a leader.
Be a boss.
Yeah, be a boss. All of that. Big captions. So, as you men are on the show, make it feel to other men that the same moves that y'all doing, make it feel like everybody else can do the same boss moves, especially for the men, boys, whatever the case may be. Make them feel like that they can make the same move that you can make.
Period.
What do you think, friend?
I agree with what you just said. It's exactly. Period.
Okay. So they get in there. They get in the bowling alley. They're having a good time. And here comes William the baddest, shaking his tail on just about everywhere. I ain't gonna say on everybody because to me, he doesn't look like he was shaking on everybody.
Right.
So that whole situation, y'all saw Mulan. He looked like he was feeling uncomfortable. So my whole thing is, you knew that these men was gonna get here. You knew they were gonna have a good time. You didn't know how it was gonna be. So my whole thing is, if you feel like he moving on you, move to another section because you didn't have to do all that. Because I feel like he was trying to start an altercation. Now I do give you credit for going outside, taking it out there, but you did not like explode or anything. You could have, just like Curtis said. If he would have done the same thing, I would have exploded. Now, I can understand that you're a straight man and you don't want no gay man, trans, whatever, shaking on you. You gonna move to the side.
I ain't gonna say what. If you don't know if they trans. But
right.
At the end of the day, my whole thing is, William was really minding his business.
Right, he was having a good time.
He was having like Milan did say this ain't a gay club. At the end of the day, I've been to a straight club before, bitch. I was shaking my little ass, whatever. I mean, you gonna having a good time. If that's all he know what to do, that's all he know. He probably don't know how to dance that all he knew all he probably know how to do is just shake his ass.
Well, I don't even feel like how that was embarrassing. Daryl also said something. I don't know how that was embarrassing. I would have, now, don't get me wrong.
You are
if we around a whole lot of straight people, I'm that type of person. I'm very claustrophobic. I do not like being around a whole lot of people. So my whole thing is, if I am in that type of predicament, I'm in the environment and I'm around a whole bunch of people, what I do is I try to stay to myself. If I want to dance, I'll move around a little bit. But don't get me wrong. If I'm drinking, it's going to be a whole... I don't know what to tell you now. Right. I don't know what to tell you. Because I don't know what...
But what I'm saying is William was really minding his business. He was like chewing his gum around. But if you see some of the clips that going around... Not going around, but yeah, we were seeing like... He was really around Daryl and Anthony. All this and
he was in that one little section.
Yeah, like...
And if they felt like he was doing too much, they could have moved.
But when William around you, was like, William, hey, don't get too close, something like that. Or you could have been like, hey, William, I'm a little bit uncomfortable. Like, just say that.
Right.
Like,
just speak up. And
but
no
you ain't gotta get all mad. It's not like he just going up to him just like, hey, Milan.
Right. I can see if he was all in your face or he constantly trying to dance on you.
That's what I said. I can see he just went up to you and was like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got, you don't, I feel like most like you is a little bit, I feel like you do got a little bit of homophobic in you because if it was a whole female, you wouldn't have a problem. But just because it's a gay man just shaking his ass a little bit, whatever, you could have. Oh, yeah, you was in prison. You mad because you could bending over for the soap or whatever. That's your business.
I'm not saying nothing happened to you in there, but majority
we don't know
of the
how
time
long he was in there.
When it's you in prison for more than 2 years.
And let me just say this.
I know somebody in there touched
Let me just say this. A lot of the daggone men that's real homophobic be the man was just down low. And I know for my fact. Thank you. Don't play with me. Next, friend.
Okay. So, I did want to also address, I wanted to say, y'all did kill that red carpet look. Y'all killed that. I like that.
Yeah.
What happened next? The baby situation.
Yeah, that happened the same night.
I was seeing all over that. I mean, if y'all read about that, I'm pretty sure y'all do know about the baby situation about Danny Lee, whatever her name is.
They like brother.
Okay, that whole situation, like, it was so wrong. I'm just throwing my opinion out there. That was just completely, just too much.
Daniel Lee brother tried to go fight the baby because the baby was disrespecting Daniel Lee online and stuff like that. I understand why, because the baby always at a party or something like that. So I understand why you had to, I wouldn't say necessarily try and fight him, but at least try and go see him in person to talk about it and stuff like that. Because you ain't really have to fight. You could have been like, hey, baby, can we not actually baby, come the baby ain't just say. But you go about, you could be like, hey, baby, can you come in so we can, have a little conversation or whatever? Because I feel like this is wrong or what you're doing, such and such and such.
And for your security guards, your homeboy,
because you should have known the baby.
Should have never jumped him because that was wrong. Mm-hmm. It was completely wrong. Y'all know about it.
And Zeus, y'all got that shit on camera.
Y'all got all of that on camera from y'all own point of view. So they saw it. So it's on TV. But that whole situation, yeah. I just that was a little boy move you did.
That was mainly in the episode, but I don't want to talk what's gonna happen on the next episode till the next episode airs because we really don't know what's gonna actually like happen and stuff with William, so like that. But I just want to talk about the one clip when they got on the bus and Moolah tried to address William. Why was you still so mad? If Curtis wasn't that, because Curtis was really a little round too. If Curtis ain't that mad, why are you? It just seemed like it just seemed like Curtis is like, he seems a little comfortable, but you just always got something to say. It just getting me down low. That's what it's giving me. I'm sorry, I don't care.
That's just like you dating a girl.
If Moolah come to this channel,
and not even that. That's just like like if Moolah have a girlfriend, whoever. If you talking to a female and you know that she has a close gay best friend, or she hang with a couple of gays, how is she supposed to bring you around them if you don't act the way you acting now?
All right,
explain it.
Learn how to act around people, and then. It just seems like you just always got some. I just don't care for you. I'm sorry, you're ugly, Curtis.
Because don't get me wrong, when I talk to females, talking about female, hell no. When I talk to guys, I always ask them, especially if I'm going to bring them around my friend. I'll always ask them, do you have a problem with gays? I address that real quick. That didn't be the first question. Don't
say gays. Do you have a problem with anybody that's different?
Yeah, the same. Like I say that, but I just be like. Okay, so do you have a problem? They be like, no, I'm cool. Okay. I had a guy one time that said the same. He had said that, and I was just like, okay. Hung the phone right up because at the end of the day, if we're going to be talking today, and I'm going to bring my best friend around you. So I don't need my best friend trying to feel some type of way, and then you want me to pick sides. I don't do that. You got a problem with my friend?
He said he had a problem with me. Well,
no, he got a problem with gays. He was like, I don't rock with gays. And I was just like, okay. Cut you slam off.
Oh, the fuck? Well, that mean that shit gonna work because I'm not always be around.
I said, my best friend gonna always be around because you do something stupid. Of course, I'm calling my bitch out.
Period. Boop. But yeah, y'all, I guess that's it, y'all. We just gonna see what happens next because I feel like William gonna try and leave the house and then gonna come out and come back in the house because Moolah, you really did too much, for real. And if you try and fight William...
From the last 3 episodes, you really have been showing your ass and you giving yourself away.
I don't like you, okay?
I think you. But I just don't like what you did. A little bit. And I don't because I can't.
But Curtis, you just a little hoe to me. I'm sorry. You worry about
bitches
all the time.
I mean, if they watching this, carry on, baby. Don't let nobody sit there and tell you. If you bisexual, gay, whatever.
If you are bisexual, the number is 252.
My friend, hold on, dude.
I am a little bit, but to carry on Kirk Franklin. What good is like Kirk Franklin saying?
Gutter, I love you and you funny for real.
Period.
Da da da.
You remind me of one of our old friends, Evelyn. Period.
Okay.
But she was trans.
Rest and peace her style.
Yeah. Period. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And yeah, besides, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.